Hi. So, completely unrelated to this video, but I was doing some house cleaning the other day, and I found this poster that I forgot I had for like 15 years, and is that not badass? That's one of the raddest things I have ever seen. Anyway, to the video. So, if you are watching this channel, you're probably a motorsports fan, probably a NASCAR fan. Maybe you've even done some NASCAR fantasy. Well, I haven't for the past couple years. I've taken a bit of a break, but I'm coming back this year because I've got an idea for an experiment that I think is going to be fun enough and entertaining enough to warrant documentation. But first, some background. So, if you watched my parade lap of Circuit of the Americas, then you got to meet my lovely mom, who is a NASCAR fan also. And she actually has a couple of NASCAR fantasy championships to her name as well. Well, we like to play a game sometimes where we will take the backs of fortune cookies, you know, the little lucky numbers or lottery numbers that sometimes get printed on them, and we'll pretend like they're a fantasy team and debate over whose fortune cookie would have the better fantasy team for whatever track is coming up that particular weekend. Well, this year I have decided to make that game a reality. I am going to let fortune cookies decide the roster of a NASCAR Fantasy Live team for an entire season. So, how is this going to work? Well, we have joined the NASCAR Fantasy Live version of NASCAR Fantasy, and they've got a couple rules that we'll go over right now. The first one is you set your roster with 6 total drivers. You get 5 drivers plus a garage driver that you can change during the race as long as you do it before the end of stage 2, or I guess the end of the final stage, because some races have more than 3 stages. But anyway, we're going to pretty much ignore that garage driver. Just, you know, whatever the fortune cookie initially picks is what we will do. The other thing is that you can only use a certain driver a maximum of 10 times during the regular season, so that is the first 26 races, and then 5 times for the 10 race playoffs. And so what might happen is we might end up having fortune cookies deciding a driver more than 10 times. The other pitfall is we might have, and this will happen a lot, is we'll have numbers that nobody is using right now. And so my solution for both of those things, what we'll do is we'll just continue to count up by 1 until we reach an eligible driver. So let's say we have our fortune cookie and we draw number 39. Nobody's using 39 right now. We'll go up 40, nobody. 41, Cole Custer. So he'll be on the team. Well, let's say we've already used Cole Custer 10 times. 42, Ross Chastain. As a control, I've also started a serious fantasy team where I'm actually going to, you know, try to pick good drivers and everything. We're calling that SDG Motorsports. I've put both of them in 2 different leagues. I'm not sure if you can put 2 entries from the same account into the same league, but whatever. So our fortune cookie team, which is named literally just the numbers on the back of fortune cookies, because I want everybody in the league to know what that team is. It's going into the NASCAR on Reddit League, which has almost 900 members. So I don't think we're going to do very well in that league. It's got a lot of people. But like I said, just kind of as a control to compare ourselves and to embarrass myself when I get my butt kicked by fortune cookies week in and week out. I've also started this team, and it's gone into a league that has a much more manageable 54 members right now, I think. So, you know, that one we might actually maybe pick up some wins, maybe some top 5s. Who knows? We'll see. But my mom is actually also in the SDG Motorsports League, so we will be going head-to-head. I think this is the first time we've actually joined the same league together. So it'll be interesting to see how she does as well. So today is Tuesday, February 9th as of recording, and the Daytona 500 is coming up this Sunday. Unfortunately, roster creation is not open yet, so that will have to be for a different video later on in the week, but you can create your teams. But that's okay, because that's going to keep this video fairly short. It's probably already running pretty long. But yeah, I'm excited for this series. It's going to be my second attempt at kind of weekly content, which I have high hopes about this one. I've got a good feeling that this is feasible and can be done. The last time I tried weekly content was the NASCAR Heat Evolution career mode, which was really great. It was going really good until about the summer of that year, and I had started radiology school the fall of that year, but that summer I just I stopped, and then life happened and I haven't touched it in 2 years.
I do plan to finish someday, Kif.
Anyway, those videos take a long time to produce. They're 30-minute videos, and I got all this layering and a bunch of editing, and it takes forever to render. But these videos, hopefully, will all pretty much be under 5 minutes or so, minus this one because I'm explaining kind of the whole premise of the video series. But yeah, these are going to be a lot easier to produce, a lot quicker to produce, so I've got a good feeling that we can actually succeed in getting this whole season done. So yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm really excited for this video series. Hopefully you think it's at least somewhat amusing, but I'll see you later in the week where we will set our team for Daytona. See you then.